Hey there, everybody! If you've ever spent time around Siberian Huskies, you know you're in for a treat. These dogs are more than just beautiful faces with striking blue eyes and fluffy coats. They're absolute characters, and nowhere is that more obvious than when they decide to put on a show. You know how some people just belt out a tune in the shower, letting their voices echo off the tiles? Well, Huskies have taken that idea and run with it, literally. They don't need a shower or even a stage. Any place, any time, they're ready to serenade you with their unique voices. Siberian Huskies are like the opera singers of the dog world, except their stage is, well, everywhere. Whether it's a quiet living room, a bustling park, or the great outdoors, they'll let their voices ring out for all to hear. And trust me, when one Husky starts, it's not long before others join in, creating a chorus that's impossible to ignore. These fluffy guys are known for their dramatic howls, and trust me, it's quite a performance. Sometimes it's a long, soulful note that echoes through the house, and other times it's a series of playful yips and barks that sound like they're trying to tell you a story. Now, before you picture a bunch of dogs howling at the moon like in those old movies, let me tell you, it's not always that dramatic. Sure, they might throw their heads back and let out a howl when the mood strikes, but more often than not, it's just their way of communicating with you and the world around them. Sometimes it's just their way of saying, "Hey, I'm bored." Huskies are incredibly intelligent and energetic, so if they're not getting enough attention or exercise, you'll definitely hear about it. Their howls can be a call for playtime, a request for a walk, or just a way to break the silence. Or maybe, just maybe, they've caught a whiff of something delicious, like pizza. Huskies are notorious for their curiosity, and their noses are always on high alert. If there's food nearby, you can bet they'll let you know with a howl that says, "Is that pizza I smell?" But no matter the reason, one thing is certain. When a Husky howls, you know it. Their voices are powerful, expressive, and impossible to ignore. It's like they're putting on a private concert just for you. And honestly, it's hard not to smile when you hear it. They're like the divas of the dog park, demanding attention with their soulful howls. Other dogs might bark or whine, but Huskies? They go all out, making sure everyone knows they've arrived. It's their way of saying, "Look at me, I'm here, and I've got something to say." And you know what? We wouldn't have it any other way. Their dramatic singing, their playful personalities, and their endless energy make them unforgettable companions. Life with a Husky is never boring, and their howls are just one of the many reasons we love them so much. So where did these howling superstars originate? What's the story behind those piercing blue eyes and that unmistakable wolf-like howl? To answer that, we need to travel far back, way before these dogs became internet sensations or neighborhood favorites. Let's take a trip back in time, to the chilly, windswept plains of Siberia. Picture endless stretches of snow, icy winds whipping across the land, and a world where survival depended on teamwork, resilience, and a little bit of canine magic. Thousands of years ago, long before Instagram and TikTok, the Chukchi people of Siberia relied on these furry bundles of energy for, well, pretty much everything. Huskies weren't just pets, they were essential partners in daily life, helping families travel, hunt, and even stay warm during the coldest nights. These dogs slept beside their humans, sharing body heat and forming bonds that went far beyond simple companionship. For the Chukchi, Huskies were family. Huskies were their sled dogs, their companions, and their furry alarm clocks, I'm guessing. They'd wake up early, ready to dash through the snow, eager to help with the day's work or simply to play in the frosty air. These dogs were bred to withstand the harshest conditions, and their howls? They weren't just for show. In a world where blizzards could erase all sense of direction, a Husky's howl could cut through the storm like a beacon. Nope, those howls were essential for communication in the vast, snowy wilderness. It was their way of saying, "I'm here," or calling the pack together when visibility was low and the cold was biting. Imagine trying to find your buddy in a blizzard. The snow swirling, the wind howling, and everything looking the same for miles around. In those moments, a Husky's voice could mean the difference between being lost and being found. A text message just wouldn't cut it, right? Out there, there's no cell service, no Wi-Fi, just the raw power of nature and the ancient language of the pack. But a good, old-fashioned howl? Now that's what I call long-distance calling. It's a sound that echoes through time, connecting the past to the present and reminding us of the incredible journey these dogs have made alongside us. Okay, so we know Huskies are the Pavarottis of the canine world. Their voices are legendary, echoing across snowy landscapes and city parks alike. But have you ever wondered why their howls are so captivating, so distinct from other dogs? Let's dive into the fascinating world of husky vocalizations and uncover what makes their howls so special. But what's the science behind their impressive vocal range? It's not just about being loud. Huskies have a unique ability to modulate their pitch, tone, and even the rhythm of their howls. This means they can communicate a wide range of emotions and messages, from excitement and playfulness to loneliness or a call to their pack. In the wild, howling is a crucial survival tool. For huskies, it's a way to signal their location to other pack members over vast distances, especially in snowy, open environments where visibility is low. Their howls can travel for miles, making them perfect for teamwork and coordination. Well, it all comes down to those powerful vocal cords. Huskies have particularly strong and flexible vocal folds, which allow them to produce a wide variety of sounds, from deep, resonant howls to playful yips and barks. Dogs in general have a special structure in their throat called the larynx, which allows them to make a variety of sounds, from barks and growls to, you guessed it, howls. But huskies seem to have mastered the art of using their larynx to its fullest potential. But huskies, they've taken howling to a whole new level. Their vocalizations are not just louder, they're more expressive, almost musical. It's as if each husky has its own signature song and they're not shy about sharing it with the world. Their howls are often longer, louder, and dare I say more melodic than those of other breeds. Some huskies even seem to harmonize with each other, creating a chorus that's both haunting and beautiful. Some scientists believe this is due to the shape of their skulls and the size of their nasal cavities, which act like little echo chambers. These physical traits amplify and enrich the sound, giving husky howls their signature resonance and clarity. It's like nature gave them a built-in microphone. This natural amplification lets their voices carry farther and sound more impressive, whether they're calling to a distant friend or just showing off for their humans. And let's not forget, howling is also a way for huskies to express their feelings. Whether they're bored, excited, or just want some attention, their howls are their way of connecting with the world around them, and they definitely know how to use it. So next time you hear a husky's howl, remember, you're listening to a masterpiece of canine communication, shaped by nature, science, and a little bit of husky magic. Now let's be real, husky howls aren't always Grammy-worthy performances. Sometimes they're just plain hilarious. Like that time my neighbor's husky, Luna, decided to join in on a Zoom meeting by howling along to the theme song of Law & Order. Or when my friend's husky, Max, mistook the ice cream truck jingle for a distress call and launched into a mournful howl-a-thon. Huskies have a knack for picking the most unexpected moments to unleash their inner wolf. It's like they have a sixth sense for awkward situations and decide to add their own soundtrack. But hey, that's part of their charm, right? They keep us entertained, that's for sure. So, what's it actually like to live with a husky who thinks they're the next Celine Dion? Well, it's definitely an experience. Some owners will tell you it's music to their ears, while others might admit to occasionally reaching for the earplugs. But one thing's for sure, you never really know what you're gonna get. One minute, your husky might be snoozing peacefully on the couch. The next, they're belting out a solo that could rival Mariah Carey. It's all part of the husky package, and let's be honest, it's never boring. Now I know what you're thinking, all dogs howl, right? Well yes, but it's not quite the same. Think of it this way. A Chihuahua's bark is like a firecracker, loud and attention-grabbing, while a husky's howl is more like a symphony, complex and full of emotion. And then you've got the basset hound, whose mournful howl sounds like they're auditioning for a role in a Shakespearean tragedy. Every dog has its own unique way of communicating, and that's what makes the world such a wonderfully noisy place. So there you have it, folks. The husky howl, a sound that's both ancient and ever-evolving, hilarious and heartwarming. It's a reminder of their wild ancestry, their incredible vocal abilities, and their unique way of communicating with the world. Sure, they might not win any singing competitions anytime soon, unless there's a category for most dramatic howl, but their voices hold a certain magic that's impossible to ignore. So next time you hear a husky howl, take a moment to appreciate the symphony of sound. You never know, it might just inspire you to unleash your own inner diva. Just maybe not in public.